Feel the oppressive weight of the night pressing in, the air thick with the metallic tang of incense and smoldering herbs, sharp and heady, clinging to your skin like a lover's desperate grasp. Shadows writhe across crumbling stone walls, firelight from a solitary brazier dancing wildly, casting grotesque forms that seem to breathe, to watch you with unseen eyes. A low chant rises, rhythmic, guttural, vibrating through your chest, syncing with your quickening heartbeat. You lie on a hard pallet, sweat beading on your brow as visions assault your mind, serpents coiling in darkness, kings crumbling to dust, gods whispering promises of power or doom. Your eyes snap open, the dream lingers, a phantom clawing at your thoughts. A figure emerges from the gloom, hooded and silent, scroll in hand. "What did the gods reveal?" he asks, his voice a blade slicing the silence. Your fate hangs on his words. This is no fleeting nightmare. This is the raw dominion of ancient dream interpreters, seers who wielded visions as weapons, bending empires to their will. Subscribe to Mind Origin to unlocking the secrets your mind was never meant to know. Today, we plunge into the abyss. Domination through dream interpreters, 10 visionary tyrants who ruled the subconscious. Prepare to traverse the veiled realms where dreams were not mere sleep fancies, but instruments of control, forging loyalty from fear, power from prophecy, and submission from the soul's deepest whispers. We ascend from 1 to 10, each interpreter rising like a specter from the night, their dominion ever more profound. Let the visions unfold. Number 1, the Cosmic Whisperer, ineffable sovereign of eternal visions. In the void where stars dissolve into infinite night and thoughts unravel into incomprehensible threads, the Cosmic Whisperer manifests, or perhaps never truly does, for his essence defies form, a pulsating nebula of unbound intellect that pulses beyond mortal comprehension. Oneiros, the primordial Greek personification of dreams themselves, his mythological role as the shapeless architect of nocturnal realms, dominated through visions that blurred reality's edges, seeding destinies in the subconscious. Brother to Thanatos, death, and Hypnos, sleep, Oneiros was not a mere messenger, but the very fabric of dream weaving, his whispers birthing prophecies that ensnared kings and beggars alike in webs of fate too vast to grasp, a cosmic force rendering human will a fleeting illusion. Historically, Oneiros' influence permeated Hellenistic dream incubation temples from the 5th century BCE, such as the Asklepieia at Epidaurus, where inscribed stelae detail rituals of fasting and sleep in sacred Abaton chambers. The Homeric hymns and Ovid's Metamorphoses reference his dominion, with geography centering Aegean islands like Delos, where oracular rites during lunar festivals drew pilgrims from Athens to Crete, interpreters channeling his visions through trance-induced glossolalia. Drift into the myth's haze. The cosmos stirs, a silent explosion of thought. Oneiros coalesces not as body, but as swirling vapor, tendrils infiltrating a sleeper's mind. A king dreams, empires rise, crumble in stardust. Whispers coil, your throne is but a shadow, yield to the unseen. He awakens, crowns slipping, will shattered, nations bend to phantom decrees. Oneiros fades, incomprehensible, leaving reality rewritten.
Psychologically, Oneiros exploits the subconscious's terror of insignificance, the fear of cosmic irrelevance, where identity fragments into dream chaos, connecting to Jung's collective unconscious, fulfilling desires for transcendent unity while evoking dread of ego dissolution. Philosophically, he parallels Epicurean ataraxia, tranquility through surrender, addressing control illusions. Intriguing shadow, in arcane Orphic fragments circa 600 BCE, Oneiros' echo veil, a multi-dimensional whisper heard only in liminal death states, granted seers glimpses of multiversal fates, but comprehending it drove them to divine madness, a power so superior it bordered the unknowable, reserved for gods alone.
Number 2. The Slumber Sovereign, hypnotic harbinger of hidden truths. Beneath velvet canopies, where moonlight filters like silvered secrets, the Slumber Sovereign reclines, his presence a lullaby laced with latent power. Hypnos, Greek god of sleep, his mythological role as the gentle yet insidious manipulator of dreams dominated through the subtle infiltration of the mind's unguarded hours, planting seeds of revelation that blossomed into obedience or ruin. Twin to Thanatos, he wielded poppies and a horn of slumber, his dominion over rest making him gatekeeper to the subconscious, where truths hid in shadows, bending wills without force. Culturally, Hypnos' veneration arose in the Archaic period, circa 800 BCE, with shrines at Troezen and the Asklepieia, where Pausanias describes sleep-inducing rituals in Description of Greece. Geography favored Peloponnese's serene groves, rites during the Hypnodia festival, involving opium-infused elixirs and dream recording on wax tablets, attracting interpreters from Sparta to Corinth. Drift into the myth's haze. A warrior tosses in fevered sleep. Hypnos descends, wings silent as breath. Poppy petals statter, visions swirl, battles lost, loves betrayed. Yield to fate, he murmurs, horn tipping slumber's elixir. The warrior wakes, resolve broken, surrenders his sword, empire shifts. Hypnos retreats, dreams lingering like fog. Psychologically, Hypnos taps the desire for escape from waking chaos, the fear of unrelenting consciousness, linking to restorative sweep theories, Hobson, fulfilling yearnings for subconscious healing while evoking dread of vulnerability. Philosophically, he parallels Epicurean ataraxia, tranquility through surrender, addressing control illusions. Intriguing shadow, in Eleusinian offshoots, circa 400 BCE, Hypnos' mirror poppy, a reflective bloom inducing lucid dreams, was used by adepts to rewrite personal fates, a technique so potent it was banned, lest it unravels societal order. Number 3. The Nightmare Weaver, tormentor of twilight terrors. In the creaking eaves of moonless nights, where breaths catch and hearts pound, the Nightmare Weaver spins her web. Morpheus, Greek shaper of dreams, his mythological role as the illusionist of slumber's stage dominated through crafted visions that mimicked reality, instilling fear or false hope to manipulate waking actions. Son of Hypnos, he molded dreams into human forms, his power in deception making him a subtle tyrant of the mind's theater. Historically, Morpheus features in Ovid's Metamorphoses, CE 8, with rites in Roman-era dream temples like the Oneiros shrine at Lebedia, where Boeotian interpreters consulted the Tainaron Cave oracles. Geography, Boeotia's rugged hills, rituals during winter solstices involved shape-shifting masks and narrative recitations from Hesychius's lexicon. Weave the myth's deception. A queen slumbers, chamber dim. Morpheus morphs, Her lost lover appears, voice honeyed deceit. "Betray your king," he pleads, tears fabricated. She stirs, convinced. Dawn brings treason, kingdom falls. Morpheus dissolves, illusion's curtain drops. Psychologically, Morpheus exploits dream-reality confusion, the fear of false memories, Loftus's misinformation effect, fulfilling desires for connection while evoking identity crises. Philosophically, he questions Cartesian doubt, reality's fragility. Mysterious thread. In Arcadian variants, CE 500 BCE, Morpheus's echo webs, spider silk strung with dew, captured dream fragments for seers, revealing alternate realities, a quantum-like glimpse guarded by oath-bound cults. Number 4. The Oniric Oracle, prophet of phantom portents. Through vaporous veils where prophecies swirl like mist, the Oniric oracle foretells. Calchas, Trojan War seer in Greek lore, his mythological role as dream interpreter for Agamemnon dominated through ominous visions that steered armies and fates, his auguries from bird flights and sleeps dictating war's course. Priest of Apollo, he navigated the gods' cryptic messages, his power in translating divine whims into mortal commands. Historically, Calchas appears in Homer's Iliad, CE 8th century BCE, with parallels in Hittite dream texts from Hattusa. Rites at Aulis's Apollo shrine involved sacrificial sleep, geography tying to Boeotia's coastal sanctuaries, drawing generals from Mycenae to Troy. Divine the myth's portent. Campfires dim, Agamemnon dreams. Artemis enraged, demands Iphigenia's blood. Calchas interprets, sacrifice or winds stall. Dagger falls, winds rise, fleet sails, war ignites. Promised victory, yet hubris lurks. Psychologically, Calchas harnesses prophetic anxiety, the desire for foresight amid uncertainty, linking to attribution bias, where dreams resolve ambiguity. Philosophically, he embodies fatalism, stoic providence, addressing control desires. Enigmatic omen. In Cypriot traditions, CE 1200 BCE, Calchas's bird dream stones, avians carved with sleep symbols, induced targeted visions when held, a mnemonic device for strategic prophecies lost in Trojan ruins. Number 5. The Somnolent Sage, enchanter of slumber's secrets. In poppy fields where drowsiness descends like twilight's cloak, the somnolent sage enchants. Sandman of folklore roots, Greek influence, his mythological role as dust-sprinkling bestower of dreams, dominated through gentle compulsion, lulling minds into vulnerability where truths or deception seeded. Kin to Hypnos, he controlled entry to dream realms, his sand a key to subconscious gates. Culturally, Sandman's antecedents trace to Hellenistic hypnagogic rites of CE 300 BCE, with parallels in Roman Somnus temples at Lavinium, where dust-scattering rituals from Pliny's natural history aided insomnia cures. Geography. Mediterranean isles like Crete, ceremonies during harvest moons drew insomniacs from Knossos to Rome. Enchant the myth's drowsiness. A child resists sleep. Sandman arrives, silent footsteps. Golden sand scatters, eyes heavy, visions bloom. Adventures unfold, lessons embedded. Dawn breaks, wisdom lingers unseen. Defy him, nightmares ensue, mind fractured. Psychologically, he soothes sleep deprivation fears, the desire for restorative rest, aligning with REM's emotional processing. Philosophically, he questions wake-dream boundaries, Zhuangzi's butterfly. Dreamy secret. In Byzantine extensions, CE 500 CE, Sandman's stardust, meteoric powder,
was mixed in elixirs for prophetic dreams, inducing lucid states, an alchemical sleep aid concealed in monastic libraries.
Number 6. The lunar lore, seductress of nocturnal revelations. Under silvered moons where tides pull secrets from depths, the lunar lore seduces. Selene, Greek moon goddess, her mythological role as illuminator of night visions dominated through ethereal dreams that revealed hidden loves and fates, her light a beacon for subconscious yearnings. Charioteer of the night sky, she wove romance and madness into slumber's tapestry. Historically, Selene's cult blended with Artemis in Ephesus Temple, ca. 550 BCE, with rites from the Homeric hymn to Selene involving mirror gazing during full moons. Geography: Asia Minor's coasts, rituals attracted lovers from Smyrna to Halicarnassus. Lore: the myth's radiance. Endymion slumbers eternal, Selene descends, chariot silent. Kisses bestow dreams of immortal passion. He stirs not, visions eternal, love's price, endless sleep. Dawn calls, she ascends, longing lingers. Psychologically, Selene evokes romantic desires, the fear of unrequited love linking to attachment theory, Bowlby. Philosophically, she symbolizes Platonic ideals, beauty's transient allure. Lunar enigma. In Thracian variants, ca. 400 BCE, Selene's moon mirrors, polished silver discs, captured dream reflections for interpretation, revealing parallel selves, a multiverse glimpse shrouded in cult secrecy. Number 7. The Phantom Herald, bearer of spectral omens. Through fog-shrouded battlefields where ghosts wail, the Phantom Herald announces. Morpheus's heralds, dream messengers in Greek lore, their mythological role as deliverers of divine warnings dominated through ominous visions that foretold doom or glory, compelling action from dread. Shapeshifters, they infiltrated sleep to herald fates. Historically, heralds feature in Aeschylus's Persians, ca. 472 BCE, with rites in necromantic temples at Tainaron, where Spartan interpreters consulted dream omens from Plutarch's Moralia. Geography: Laconia's capes, rituals during ancestral festivals drew warriors from Thermopylae to Plataea. Herald: the myth's specter. A general dreams, herald appears as fallen comrade. March tomorrow, victory awaits. He obeys, battle turns. Ignore, phantom twists, nightmare engulfs. Psychologically, they exploit omen anxiety, the desire for signs amid ambiguity, linking to apophenia. Philosophically, they question free will, determinism versus choice. Spectral secret. In Orphic hymns, ca. 300 BCE, heralds of echophiles, vessels capturing dream voices, were replayed in seances, inducing auditory hallucinations, a sonic manipulation tool for oracles. Number 8. The Twilight Trickster, deceiver of dormant desires. In twilight's deceptive haze where illusions bloom, the twilight trickster deceives. Puck, Robin Goodfellow, Greek fae influence, his mythological role as mischievous dream stirrer dominated through playful yet perilous visions that exposed hidden desires, leading to chaos or enlightenment. Servant to Oberon, he toyed with mortal minds. Historically, Puck echoes in Aristophanes' comedies, ca. 400 BCE, with rites in Attic festivals like the Anthesteria, where masked performers enacted dream farces from Theocritus' Idylls. Geography: Arcadia's woods, rituals drew rustics from Delphi to Olympia. Trick: the myth's mischief. Lovers lost in forest, Puck anoints eyes with flower juice. Visions warp, beauty becomes beast, love misdirected. Chaos ensues, desires exposed, dawn restores, lessons learned.
Psychologically, Puck uncovers repressed desires, the fear of subconscious exposure, Freud's id. Philosophically, he satirizes Socratic ignorance, Folly's wisdom. Tricky detail. In Celtic Greek syncretisms, ca. 200 BCE, Puck's dream dust, hallucinogenic pollen, was scattered in woodland rites, inducing shared visions, a communal psyche probe hidden from urban elites.
Number 9. The Visionary Veil, Shrouder of Prophetic Veils. Behind gossamer curtains where futures flicker, the visionary veil shrouds. The Moirai, Greek spinners of destiny, their mythological role as weavers of life's thread, dominated through dream prophecies that veiled truths, compelling mortals to chase shadowed fates. Clothos spins, Lachesis measures, Atropos cuts, inexorable. Historically, the Moirai appear in Hesiod's Theogony, c. 700 BCE, with rites at Dodona's oracle, where oak leaves whispered dreams, from Pausianus. Geography, Epirus's mountains, rituals drew seekers from Thessaly to Crete. Shroud the myth's inevitability. A hero dreams, the Moirai appear, threads gleaming. Your span is short, glory or obscurity? He chooses glory, scissors snip, fate sealed. Psychologically, they feed fatalistic fears, the desire for predestined meaning, locus of control. Philosophically, they affirm stoic amor fati, embracing inevitable. Veiled mystery. In Delphic annexes, c. 500 BCE, the Moirai's thread oracles, spun wool interpreted in dreams, predicted personal dooms, a tactile prophecy method concealed in priestess covens. Number 10. The Ethereal Emissary, Courier of Celestial Commands. Across ethereal bridges where starlight solidifies, the ethereal emissary glides. Iris, Greek rainbow goddess, her mythological role as divine messenger, dominated through iridescent dreams that carried godly edicts, enforcing obedience through heavenly hues. Bridge between Olympus and earth, she bore commands in spectral visions. Historically, Iris features in Homer's Iliad, with rites at Hera's temples in Argos, where rainbow offerings from Pausianus involved prism-induced dreams. Geography, Peloponnese's coasts, rituals attracted heralds from Mycenae to Sparta. Emit the myth's spectrum. Storm clears, Iris arcs, colors vivid. To a sleeper she descends, voice prismatic. Zeus commands, act or perish. Vision fades, mandate burns. Psychologically, Iris satisfies communication desires, the fear of isolation, linking to signal detection theory. Philosophically, she symbolizes Platonic form's manifestation. Emissary enigma. In Ionian practices, c. 600 BCE, Iris's rainbow vials, colored elixirs, induced chromatic dreams for prophecy, an optical chemical fusion lost to Persian invasions. Conclusion, reflective, profound tone, fading slowly. As the last emissary's whisper dissolves into dawn, reflect on these interpreters, not mere dreamers, but dominators who harnessed the subconscious's vast ocean, steering humanity's course through vision's treacherous currents. In their dominion, we see our own vulnerabilities, the seductive pull of prophecy, the terror of unchecked desires, the fragile line between revelation and ruin. Which interpreter's vision would you dare to heed? Share in the comments. If this nocturnal odyssey stirred your depths, like the video and subscribe to Mind Origin for more descents into history's enigmatic nights. Until dreams call again, guard your slumber well.